So, hey guys, Chaucer here, and yeah, this is my first forest team in a while. Yeah, I feel up for it again now. You might have expected me to make a king or queen team for this, but I'm actually more interested in making a Bonney team. I tried to make some before. The biggest issue here was the stage against Kyoshiro, since he punishes Bonney since he sets defense to 0. So this captain pairing might look weird, but I'm sure people who have tried make Bonney sub work against this challenge understand the reasoning behind the Shanks. And in case you don't, basically it's just Shanks has a super type special, sets defense to 0. This means when I use Bonney special, she doesn't set defense to 0 herself. So you can actually use Bonney's special, which is really good. So yeah, that's why we have this kind of weird captain. Honestly, I hate to say this, but V3 Shanks has grown on me. I've been calling him a lot of bad things, but I have to accept he has reasons to be used. And I think that's as far as I'll go with praising him. And that's a lot of praise. I have always said he's like the biggest meme, one of the worst legends released last year. Yada yada yada. I don't really take any of that back, but he's way better than something like V2 Jinbei that I've compared him with before. That was a bit of a hubris, I guess I have to admit. Anyway, let's ignore that and focus on the main point. And yeah, I used a pretty fun strategy here, if I may say so myself. As you see, we have low HP. And we need to stall a bit, because we're going to be using the Beppo support on long to get rid of the damage threshold. And as you see, we have no HP left. And if I use Megalo this turn to lock the recovery orbs, I don't have them locked next stage. So basically what I'm doing is I'm doing a double lock. So I'm locking with Megalo this turn, and next turn I'm locking again with the now released Custard support, like praise the heavens. My first forest team with Custard support, like finally. I said it before, I've had like 20 teams at least where I really wanted Custard, and we finally have her, so it's time to use her. Sadly I have to use Bonney special as well, because the Shanks special is not enough damage wise. It's just the chain boost, like the color affinity doesn't do anything for this team. And yeah, you might wonder why I only have int units despite having 2 rainbow captains, and like, despite being rainbow, I don't really think they are. Like, 3.7 5 times attack and 4 times attack is really low. I prefer to have just mono int then, 5 times attack, hit everything neutrally at least. And yeah, I set up just to set up. I did that just enough damage I can kill with 4 hits next turn. And yeah, this is the stage I'll be talking about, Kyoshiro. So yeah, if I just use Bonney here, he screws me over badly. So instead I use Shanks first, at defense to 0. Now I can use Bonney, and Bonney is amazing here, like so much damage, and removes the slot bind, just godlike special, except for being screwed over usually this stage. And yeah, moving on. You might wonder why I have Zoro on this team. Like, you might think that something like Halloween Miyok will be better, but at this stage is one of the reasons, since Zoro has Nami support, so he can remove the spear as well as give attack boost this stage and the next. Like, only 3 units get the attack boost, but it's fine in this scenario. I forgot to mention that I forgot about my new thumbnails. It doesn't let me show support. So I end this run before able to show my support. I'll try and remember it in the future, but in the end this is a showcase. I don't think anybody should run this team. I think it's cool, but it's not like a legit team. So just throwing it out here. And yeah, this is, we will use Yasop. And the Yasup is here both for this stage and final stage. He handles both of them. And of course he also lets me trigger Shanks' super type special. So yeah, I try to start with the lower hitting units. And yeah, moving on. And we'll do a little bit of stalling here. After the stalling, we are actually going to use the Shanks special. And it helps a lot actually, since it's 3 turns of increased chain boost. So that saves us a few turns of killing this stage. And Shanks' special is not really needed later. And yeah, we need to do some stalling anyway, just to get Yasup ready. But I think we spend more time here than we need anyway. I'm just doing some minor healing. And yeah, I make the very questionable decision here to set all my perfect locks to 1. And this kind of screws me over later, so do not recommend. Like, even if I didn't screw myself over later, like, why anyway? Yeah, just done. But yeah, I'm going to start doing that now, since I stalled out the debuffs. I use Shanks now, 3 turns of chain boost, so I'll do more damage. And instead of just hitting great, I hit perfects on some units. But yeah, as you say, that's a decent amount of damage. It's a 3-hit KO. That will maybe not even be a 5-hit KO without the chain boost. Don't quote me on that. I did do this once without using any buffs, but I can't remember how long it took. But yeah, I enjoy doing some forest team again. I think I should do my first team against Big Mom Forest. The reason I haven't done it is because I feel like personally, since it's so old, I want to do like a super amazing team for it. But I feel like that's a bit... like, even if it's old, you need to learn a stage. It has 20 stages, so I think I'll just start by making a team. It doesn't matter how good it is, just make a team, get to know it, and like maybe eventually I can make better teams. So I just use a Bonney here, like 1 Bonney special just lets you grate this to death. And yeah, this is another reason why I'm using Zoro here, since he resists special bind. So we can get an extra attack here. Then I'm very dumb, because I hit in the wrong order. And I also can't hit perfects because of previously stated reasons. So I actually don't one-turn this guy, but thankfully it's not a disaster. Like, it's a legit strat to stall here with some teams, usually just 1 turn. But yeah, easy pickings anyway, and we move on to final stage, and yeah, this is going to be very easy. Yeah, Yasup removes all debuffs, Bonney gives chain lock, attack boost, and Log gives ore boost, and they just kill super easily. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this team. I enjoyed it at least. I'm just happy to finally get a Bonney team down. Double Bonney, but 1 as a cap, 1 as a sub. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. See you next time.